Yeah, that's why I say you gotta put yourself in the
Yeah,
auditorium that we was in. 100 goons in there.
And imagine, bro. And it was like so embarrassing for him because he got hit with the bottle,
yeah.
and he was like, "Who the fuck do that? Who the fuck?" And then the whole shit was like,
Yeah, bro, because that was a school like, bro,
Yo.
that was a school where we had a lunch fight.
Yeah.
Like a legendary lunchroom, high school musical lunchroom fight. Nah, I don't think you understand.
What's good? Yeah. What's good?
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Big Wavy Legend, man. This is the Legendland Podcast, episode
47.
40-7. Make some
AK
fucking noise,
47.
y'all.
Man,
In the
man.
fucking building, man. I got my bro as always with me.
Yes, Mo Black the Legend is
Mo
in the building.
Biggity.
Yes, sir.
Mo Black.
And I just want to tell y'all, the Bronx is in the fucking building right now.
Yeah.
For sure, this is a legendary.
You feel what I'm saying? I got one of my brothers with me, man. Somebody I go way, way back with, man. It's an honor to have him here, you know.
For sure. You know, we don't even do stuff like this. You got to be a legend to get a legendary interview from a legendary guy.
I think he's ready.
Well said.
I think he's ready. Snoopy Dinero's in the
Snoopy
fucking
Dinero
building,
is
man.
in the building.
man.
Make some noise again.
He's in
man.
the fucking building, man.
Yes, Sirski.
The fuck is good, bro? How you?
Chilling, bro. You know, same old shit, going through it, getting through it.
Yes,
Regular
sir.
shit everybody going through in life.
Yes, sir, man. Oh, we also got the chief editor, executive.
Yes, sir. Don't
director,
forget about the man behind the scenes.
G3 Valley's in the building.
3G Valley.
We also got another guest. Jugs is in the building.
Yes,
Jugs,
sir.
right?
Humble
in the
Beast
building.
Jug.
Yes, sir.
The humble beast is in the fucking building.
Yes, sir.
So what's good, my nigga? How you been? Everything is good.
Yeah, everything good, bro. I'm just happy to be here, bro. Like, just grateful to be around both of y'all in the space and just how far we've came and, you know, just growing up together, seeing each other in the past and all of that and just being here now because it's just so, as we all know, so many people that they can't even be right here right
Absolutely.
now, physically, period. You know, whether it's a death or jail, you know what I'm saying?
Word. So for the people that don't know, who is Snoopy? Who's Snoopy Dinero?
I mean, Snoopy's just a young kid from the Bronx, man. Afro Latino that you know, felt like, in a sense, like, man, we ain't have no, like, just for people like me, an Afro Latino, like, we ain't have no lane in like, you know, the African American culture. You feel me? Or just dared to be different. Let's just say that, because people from, you know, people even still to this day that's my same race be like, you know, confused of the paths that I took in life and certain stuff that I do, you know what I'm saying? So I just say, like, wanted to carve a lane and was a kid that was like always felt like an underdog for that specific reason, because, you know, people be hard on a new kid all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, just one of those, and I felt like and you know, with all of that kind of prevailed through all of that, and not only that, just remained himself, stayed the same, or, you know, or just true to himself the whole time, because like I said, people that want to carve that lane and do certain stuff, they tend to just, you know, taint themselves or, you know, follow another person or, you know, do certain stuff. So I could say, like, somebody that stood his ground, you know what I'm saying, and been, you know, the first for, I say, like, my kind, Afro-Latino, to really, like, just kind of, you know, break the whole, you know, like, stereotypic of even dancing. Like, when I was dancing, Spanish people don't really got rhythm. White man can't jump, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
I mean,
said,
I think Spanish people got the most.
But when it comes to certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it came
Outside of what they known
the
for,
urban, I just say when it comes to the urban stuff, outside of the culture, what they known is like, you can't do this, you can't hang with the best of them, and I show people that in anything I can hang with the best of them. So that's who
like
Snoopy
that.
Dinero is.
And it's like, and also to add to who Snoopy Dinero is, because I've known you for a while.
Hell yeah.
And it's like,
Watch me grow up for sure.
I would say somebody that wasn't comfortable.
Facts.
That's not comfortable. What I mean by that is somebody that's not comfortable just doing just one thing.
Facts.
Always got his hands in
Many different
it's
things
something
for sure.
else. Positive shit only. You feel me? Let's put that out
Sure,
there.
definitely
Positive
I'll put
shit
that
only.
out there.
But got his hands everywhere and just never stayed comfortable.
Facts,
And
bro, I
as you
appreciate
know,
that.
And niggas like us, we don't want to stay comfortable. Well,
Exactly.
nobody should want to stay comfortable. So I would say that about you, and I commend you for that.
Facts, bro.
For never getting comfortable.
I appreciate it, bro. You don't get a lot of flowers out here. You gotta take them while you can.
Yes, sir. So let's start from the beginning. What was the beginning for you? Like, what was your start?
I feel like Light Feet was my start. Like I said, that's what really made me want to not settle, and like I said, want to like carve that lane for myself and just people that's like me. Like, it literally, now that I really think about it, I never really had this is like having an epiphany right now. You feel me? Like it literally was that, like making a lane for an Afro Latino that, you know what I'm saying, like down with the culture and everything, but felt less than because just that simple reason, like, you know what I'm saying, like not really race or nothing, but just being light skinned, being a little bit different from what was, you know, like more in at the time, you know what I'm saying, or people that was more urban, was more hip, let's say, born into this shit, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't born into it, you know what I'm saying, so I had to really go harder for that, you know what I'm saying. That's where it really originated at, and it just transferred, everything else just transferred on, because if you know, was in the Light Feet movement or had anything to do with it, you know that it's full of, you have to be multi-talented to even want to, you know, do that, or like you have to be into multiple things, you know. Absolutely. Like getting fly, different type of dances. Light Feet was a whole bunch of dances combined into one, and to begin with, you know what I'm saying. So if you like that type of thing, then you was already, I could say, versatile from a young age, you know what I'm saying?
What I gotta say about the Light Feet shit is, like, the Light Feet movement, whether niggas wanna say it, niggas wanna admit it or not, it's like
birth legends.
It birthed legends, and those was like the first hood stars, like
for sure,
the first block stars, to where it's
and
like,
and so that's why you see why I said that, like, yo, I'm looking at all these hood stars, don't know, none of them look like me, right. None of them, you know what I'm saying, or even anything, and it's a whole bunch of, even now to today's day, so many Afro Latinos in the world right now, even in the Bronx community, because what happens over time, we all start colliding, making babies with each other, you feel me? So now to this is so many young them that like, yo, bro, they look up to me so crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, people might not understand that. Certain people, like, say if you like African or something, or come from a third world country a little bit, you might understand that more, because it's like a whole country full of people, or people that come from over there that see you, and it's like, yo, you a god to them, you know what I'm saying? Because where they come from is less than, they don't see that. So seeing that, all the hood stars, my son Quay Dollars, rest in peace, Nah Bugs, all of them that I grew up,
Quay Dollars, the fucking legend.
Goosebumps just saying that, you feel me? He was a legendary pioneer for everything.
Shout out to Nah Bugs.
Nah Bugs too, definitely, feel me? Pioneers. So when I'm seeing these pioneers, it was like, yo, I want to do that, and also, like, you know, give it a new face, a new twist, because like, you know, everybody, this is like, it's a melting pot, you feel what I'm saying? Like, look at today's day and age, we got white rappers, you know what I'm saying, and they got their own cult base and following, and they carve their lane. So it's like, I feel like we gotta carve our lane, and like, you know, shout out to Cardi's, it's a random, shout out to
Cardi B,
but you know, she carved that lane, you know what I'm saying, for the Afro Latinos, you know what I'm saying, just in the music, you know what I'm saying, but in general, I felt like somebody like me that put the groundwork from the grant made us like a little bit more acceptable, you know what I'm saying, like in the culture, like, cause it's like, I proved it, like, don't judge a book by its cover, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's get into how
real quick.
My fault.
What I want to say about, like, just not getting too deep into Light Feet, but like when I feel like when I first met Snoopy in the Light Feet world,
that's what I want to get into that though.
Yeah, when I first met him in the Light Feet culture, to me, I feel like he was already stamped at that point. Like when I met him, I never felt like when I seen him, he was still finding his way. You know, it was kind of like niggas knew Snoopy already. Like he did his thing, he showed up, nigga. He was a hitter out there in this. It wasn't like a nigga that's like I'm just trying to get on type shit. There was a lot of those people. That's
why I had to say, not to even cut you off, like, yo, I made sure I went hard, you know, like, so when somebody like Mo see me, it's not like, oh, yo, who this Spanish nigga trying to be down, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really had to make my imprint with Mo see me, like, yo, who the fuck is this little Spanish nigga bugging right now? It's a whole different, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
and that's also what I would say for that is just like, on some like what we call star quality, you feel me? Facts. Like everybody just don't have that. You get what I'm saying?
Not at all.
I could testament to that of like from young.
Facts.
I seen it. You get what I'm saying? I can't. So I'm not surprised if even though we still been in the game together. We've been around each other, so it's not like that. But you know how you see somebody and they do something and you hear about it and you like, yo, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, gangster.
He been like that. Like
facts.
He been had that
for
in
sure,
him.
bro. That's like when I see you doing your podcast stuff and everything. I was like, I wasn't surprised. I'm like, yo, that's fire. I was even telling Astro like, yo, bro, that's fire. You feel me? Like,
shout out to Astro. Happy birthday, nigga.
Yeah, happy birthday, my boy Astro, for sure. But like just that alone and just seeing you branch off and even seeing you step up as a leader for Waffle and all that, like, that shows the star quality and the stuff that you say. And only a star could understand and know another star when he's standing next to one. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, you know, just big shout outs to us, period. Just making it happen. Like I said, being here, like this is fire to me. Like I'm getting interviewed by 2 people I grew up with. You feel me? Like it don't get no more comfortable and more thing than this. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just different and organic.
Yeah, man. Like it's just a long time coming, and to actually have this conversation, you know, I met Snoopy in high school. Shout out to D. Clinton, legendary, the most legendary high school in the Bronx.
It birthed too many legends.
Too many legends.
All right, we got 8 Boogie. I don't care. We don't even got to get into no more. Like it's so many legends, but like if y'all really want to go school for school, we just gotta pull that card. It's over.
But then they got A Boogie, but we got Ralph Lauren.
Yo, bro, we got. That's why I said we got so many. You don't got
Stan Lee.
Don't get into the bag. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Giving them the because there's gonna be people in the comments thinking that they school is really better than our school. So you have to.
I just gotta for me let niggas Tracy Morgan.
Oh, damn!
For me just let niggas know what's
Big Wavy the legend. Oh, you can't forget about him.
Stop fucking playing, man. So yeah, bro. So tell me about how you grew up in the Bronx. Like, what was it like growing up in the Bronx as Snoopy? I don't want to say your government.
Yeah, facts. I mean, I feel like high school was like the beginning of life for real. Like I was running around and certain shit, but once I got there, like it was totally different. And I feel like I don't even know if it's still the same nowadays, which I doubt. But it's like I wanted to come to school. You know what I'm saying? Even if I wasn't really fake, you know, into extracurricular activities or my work and shit like that. But I wanted to come to school because that's where you kind of like got your feet wet and light. And I feel like I took that school experience like really, you know, like because growing up, I wasn't the popular kid or nothing. Even in high school, I wasn't the most popular and shit. But like, you know, people would like how Mo would say, I'll see people like just kind of attract to me because they kind of see just something, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say like high school was just the beginning of everything, you know what I'm saying? And like big shout outs to D. Clinton. That shit was just crazy. Like, you know, a lot of fights, blood, sweat, and tears was spilled there. But you got to see a lot of, you know, I just noticed, I took a lot of stuff, I didn't take it for granted. Like I noticed people's colors, females, how they moved, you know, niggas, how they move, you know what I'm saying? Like got the first taste of everything in school. And, you know, just I watch people run on niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas get jumped, certain shit, niggas watch a nigga run, you know what I'm saying? So it's like right there, I already knew like I can't even trust half of these niggas I'm running around with every day, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you it's kind of like you get older and you realize that looking back, like, yo, damn, I should have been known that. Like I should have been known not to be trusting niggas. I seen niggas run on niggas since high school.
With shit like that, dude, that builds the character.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? It builds character and it just gets you ready for the next level, which is life.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Some people gonna take it how they want. Some people gonna take it serious, and some people gonna play with it.
So it's either you gonna take it as a lesson or you gonna take it personal.
Exactly.
At that age, we was taking everything personal.
Exactly.
So it would take us. We get some bumps and bruises before we see the lesson, you know.
Facts.
But yeah, high school like that, it was legendary, bro.
Yeah.
It was 4,000 students at one time in that school, bro.
Yeah, running around like it's no sections, none of that.
It wasn't
one
split up.
School, hell yeah.
Thousands of girls.
Facts.
Thousands. You feel me?
Thousands
of females. So it's like
still to this day, I be running into certain females that said they went to school with me. I'm like,
absolutely.
where at?
That's a
I ain't
fact.
see you.
That's a fact.
That
And it's
school
like
is
you don't
so big.
recognize them because the glow up is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, what the where? What? Yeah. You said what? Say it in the mic.
He said they're going to DR.
No, I said they're going to DR.
Oh yeah,
the glow up is definitely different.
Well, the glow up was pricey. But yeah, it was just one of those environments where you had no choice but to grow in,
right.
And just and then it's like you made lifelong friends in that space, yo. And it was just so many people that went there, bro.
And that's why, that's all right. So look, you hit it on the nail right there. So that's why I feel like life just started for me there. Don't ever get it confused. I've been outside since my mom was watching. I've been outside since 3 years old. Like my mom watching me from the window and calling my name upstairs when it's time to eat or take a shower. Like that young. Like if you wasn't outside from that young, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I just say that to say life really opened up when I went to high school, because it was a big ass networking. Like it was just a big ass network, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And depending how you move, like that was like your first thing on society, you know what I'm saying? Like that was college before college. Like other people's schools wasn't really that, that school was like a whole experience, you know what I'm saying? Because at that time, a lot of people was deprived. Like I remember, Astro, that's one of my best friends. He was going to Roosevelt at the time. He told me they schools was already split up. You know what I'm saying? So our school was like the last one standing, where it was a full 4,000 kids running around, bumping heads with each other every single day. You know what I'm saying? So that was just legendary in itself, to the point where other people from other schools was coming to our school after school, everything, even getting into the politics, the little gossip is like, yo, where did this person come from? And then niggas had to deal with Clan parties and shit. So it was so much networking. So even down to life feed, like niggas don't even know I had the OD one up on niggas. I was in school with Giz the Wiz every day.
Shout out to Giz the Wiz.
I was in. That's what niggas don't even know. I got the goosebumps saying that, bro. I was getting so much like jewels and everything. Like, bro, Giz the Wiz was like my big brother at the time. And he had a badass bitch in school. He was living the whole, he was living the life. He was living the life that I'm like, oh my God, bro. He had he was the prom king with the prom queen. You feel me? Then the nicest nigga at dancing. He was already a legend dancing.
That nigga. I love Giz the Wiz, but that's my fucking guy. Like,
and Venom was coming every day after school. It was like
a nigga that was like, that's a real genuine person.
Facts.
Like shout out to Giz the Wiz.
Giz the Wiz.
Real.
Shout out to all the Max, man. You know about the Max. It was a small crew that he had, and I was definitely one of the youngest ones apart. He just that, like, he embraced me in that and certain shit, and he kind of seen where I was going with it, and I guess seen that potential. And people like that, like, I got to give big shout outs to people like that. That's why I kind of wanted to have an interview like this where it goes really back in time, because I got to give a lot of people they flowers that molded me.
He's definitely a legend. He brought Corey Guns to the school.
Yeah, bro, he's a legend,
he
bro.
He performed with Corey Guns.
Yeah, he's a legend,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
After that, he was.
And Corey Guns over. At the time was, feel me?
6
different.
foot, 7 foot. It was 6 foot 7 for Corey Guns.
Yeah, bro, it was different. Like,
so he bought him out.
He's a legend, bro.
He bought him. I ain't go from. I screamed.
He's a legend, bro.
This nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And then at the time, that he was just like, a big influence for me and because he was doing music, dance, already a dance legend. Got one of the baddest girls in the school. You know what I'm saying? Fly every day. What more role model can I have better than that? Being around me this a man I'm following up and down in school, because bro, even inside, I guess he not in that relationship no more, but he was, bro, on player time. You feel me? So it's like just being around him, you could get a bitch or something. You know what I'm saying? So real shit, bro. I gotta give niggas credit when it's due, bro. Sure. This was my freshman year. He ended up graduating, and that's when I had to fly off the nest. I had to jump out the nest right there. He like, yo, bro, look, I gave you the gear. Here, take everything. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do you now. And then from there on, that's when I really like started going in and carving my lane. But I really had, niggas don't know, I was in a little time capsule, feel me? Me and my son Giz was in there labbing, you know what I'm saying, on everything. He's such a good nigga that, bro, he wasn't even in a dancing crazy. He knew I was still like really like, nah, this is my shit, you feel me? And he was like, yo, teaching me little shit, or just watching me do little shit, or giving his opinion on little shit. And he ain't have, niggas don't gotta do that shit.
For sure, bro. Man. But yeah, it was just a lot. It was a lot of niggas. Even going back to
bro.
Bugs.
Yeah, Bugs was in bro. That's why the school is so crazy. And then those people wasn't even going every day. Some people started,
But even going back to the star quality, like you said, it was like these is people that we naming that just
Mm-hmm.
that just took in energy. Like,
but when they walking around the school, and it's like me seeing that. Once they left, it's like somebody had to run with the torch, and I felt like I took that. Like I was walking around the halls, and I was a nigga that people wanted to follow or just felt comfortable being around. Or like I know at least chilling around Snoop ain't nothing gonna happen to me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I pride myself on still to this day. Like I know at least being with Snoop, like I'ma be alright. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it wasn't like you wasn't really a confrontational cat. You was you used to just you used to do your thing. You had your crew with you.
Yeah,
I'm older, so I was just in there.
Yeah, nah, you just watching everybody blossom.
Yeah, just watching everybody. I was more of because people say I was a bully, and I don't
think so.
I hate when people say that shit, bro.
I don't think so, because when I met you, bro, you was hella big, and it was like I was scared.
Thanks, nigga.
But nigga, it was like, nigga, like it was like heartwarming. You feel me?
Yeah,
like he ain't give me no like. Come here, little nigga. I'll get your lunch money.
I was more the protector type.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Like I always felt like yo, if I had somebody bigger than me pull up, I could call Big Wavy. You feel me? If anything, like, or Big Wavy see me in the hallway, I'm getting chased by like 10 niggas. He might hold me down for sure.
That's a fact. And it was, it was just so.
I feel like it was more so a respect thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
like you didn't really have to. You did same way. I performed when I had to perform. You performed when you had to perform. Certain people try to paint you as a certain picture because you was bigger than niggas, but it was more so a respect thing. Once you stamp it once or twice, and that's for anybody growing up watching this. Like once you put your foot down, bro, like stop being scared of people, bro. I'm tired of people being scared of other people that bleed the same way. Like once you put your foot down, bro, don't wait till the second time. Even if you do, like it's never too late, but the sooner you do it, the better, bro. Put your foot down, bro, and just stop letting people. You know what I'm saying?
If you walk around scared all the time, that's when you do some stupid shit that you gonna regret.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's so real, bro. Like it's been a couple times where I only had to like punch a nigga one time in school, and it ain't even get further than that. It was just like I might have hit him off guard or anything, and not no sucker shit, but just like you crossed the line where you didn't know that you crossed the boundary. Yeah, right. You feel me? Yeah. I just had to slap you in the hand for it. And you might have looked at me like, yo, damn, bro. And it's like, I might even say, yo, my fault right after. You know what I'm saying? Because a type of person I am. Yeah, but you know, and other people that was around know not to cross that boundary again. You feel what I'm saying?
Fucking play with me.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Like,
so before we move on from that, what's give me a high school memory.
Oh, man.
A crazy high school memory. Crazy, funny, sad, whatever. Like, give me a high school memory that really, like.
Yo, craziest high school memory. So. This is I'm gonna just put all of this shit up. This is the best one to say because it just sums everything. So everybody knows me and Boogie went to high school together and shit. And
shout out to Boogie.
Shout out to Boogie, my brother for sure. So long story short, we were so bad that they put us all in night school one semester. And we was all in the same classroom. So these classrooms basically like you would sit in this classroom for just one whole period. So now they made a new like jail system. This is, I swear to God, bro. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Where you swipe your ID, the shit rings, and you automatically get escorted to one side of the building, which had 4 classrooms on a corner with one on the first floor with one bathroom. With 2 security guards at each end, so you can't come out the bathroom, monitoring you every move. And it's literally 20 kids in one class and 20 kids in each classroom, 20 of the baddest. You feel me? So I'm a nigga that's just there, like, at the end of the day, just me standing on myself and my self-respect. So, I'm just funny, cracking jokes, and that was around the time with me, Boogie, and my son King Caesar too. Definitely
shout out to King Caesar.
Gotta give my boy his flowers. Like I gotta take a time and really just like for 5 minutes real quick, just give you a little like he's really the reason why I'm rapping. Like, Boogie probably rapping, you feel me? Like he don't get enough flowers. I don't want to speak too much on Boogie, but I'll just say for what I know and what I seen, like he was the one that was like, yo, this is my dream. You feel me? Like, this one I want to do from day one. It wasn't no dancing, no other shit. Like, we low-key jumped on his wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's fire or some shit. I say me. Let's just say I'm going to speak for myself. Like, I seen him and Boogie already doing a little talent show they did and stuff. But Caesar, I think, was already, on it even before Boogie. He was already, like, booking studio time. Like, at that time, it's like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Where the fuck you go to studio at?
Going back to that talent show, I remember, like, it was the talent show was coming up. Yeah. Everybody go to Clinton talent show, whatever. Mm-hmm. So A had hit me. He was like, yo, bro, you coming to the talent show? I'm like, yeah. I heard it's going to be late. He said, yeah, I'm performing. And I laughed. I said, get the fuck out. You performing what? Because I didn't know anything.
Yeah, at the time, that's when the nigga was doing like little Cassidy freestyles and fucking around. But Caesar got him
I didn't even know
to the studio.
I didn't even know the nigga was freestyle. I didn't even know Caesar was rapping either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the time he was older.
Yeah, me and Aaron, I ain't mean to say his name, but
he
performing. I said, oh, I'm definitely...
coming for sure. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say. Wavy has definitely always been a big supporter of whatever you trying to do. You feel me? So for people trying to say that you was a bully is like, it's bullshit.
Kiss my ass. But I'm definitely in there. And then the shit ended up getting shut down. They didn't even get to perform because it was some dude. He was up there. He was wilding, bro. He had the open jacket with the X,
and at that time, let's just not at that time. I know it's a lot going on, and don't nobody crucify me. But at that time, that stuff was just new.
Like it was
new.
Yeah, and the nigga
it was new, bro.
Bro, the nigga had on tights, bro. Yeah, he had on tights. Yeah, no.
And then put yourselves in a picture of the school that we was in. 100 goons,
free bowling. In the tights, so he was on some Lady Gaga, and everything was just everywhere. Yeah. So a nigga just said, "Yo, fuck this," threw the bottle up there.
Yeah, that's why I say you gotta put yourself in the auditorium that we was in. 100 goons in there.
And imagine, bro. And it was like so embarrassing for him because he got hit with the bottle, and he was like, "Who the fuck do that? Who the fuck?" And then the whole shit was like,
yeah, bro, because that was a school like, bro, that was a school where we had a lunch fight.
Yeah.
Like a legendary lunchroom, high school musical lunchroom fight. Nah, I don't think you understand. Bitches was getting cracked with milks, hit with apples.
I went to school like that.
That started
a whole war.
A war, bro.
War, like literally.
A war.
Like,
I wasn't even in the school at the time, but niggas is like, yo, bro, you gotta pull up to the school.
Yo, look,
bro.
and this is how back to like, it's crazy. Look, back to saying that, like, this is how embedded I was to the point where that was the first time in my life where I had put in a situation where it was like, I'm going against my own race. You know what I'm saying? Like for my people that I chill with every day that hold me down, you feel me? To the point where they used to be pulling up on me, not like confused, like, yo, should we fight this nigga? Should we not? Cause I'm straight squaring up talking in Spanish, so now they confused. They're like, wait, hold on, I thought he was black. You feel me? So now, I got put in, and it wasn't, I thank God and that too made me on some politician shit. Cause bro, I started, then I had best of both worlds. Niggas ain't even know I was in control of both sides at one point. You feel what I'm saying? Once shit started, cause they was like, yo, talk to your mans, you know what I'm saying? Talk to him, the Moreno over there, yo. He keep coming trying to hit me, you know what I'm saying? And then that niggas don't even, niggas don't even understand Spanish, you feel me? So the nigga might be copping it in Spanish, you still hear him.
You talking crazy?
So the nigga's telling me like, yo, bro, tell this nigga I don't want no smoke, bro. Like, I need you to really advocate for me.
He said bicho. What you mean bicho, nigga?
What? Niggas was getting popped on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like,
nigga said feo, nigga. I know what that mean.
I started advocating. So yo, bro, the lunchroom, that's another epic shit memory. But to original memory that I would say it's a sad, but it's something that not really sad, but basically it was a group of friends in that classroom. We used to all do work all day. A whole bunch of niggas doing a whole bunch of nothing. Some of us used to rap me, Boogie and Caesar. We used to try to like pen little shit. That was on free, once in the blue. Wasn't really taking it super serious. Like I said, at that time, Caesar was the only person going to the studio. But I say that to say, like, it used to be a couple neighborhoods in the classroom. You feel me? Everybody is from a certain neighborhood. And at that, we all used to be cool, all cordial for the whole, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, shit just started getting hectic, you feel me? Where I was even caught up early in a situation where it's like I'm stuck between two sides of friends, you feel me? Because I'm not from neither block, but I fuck with heavy because it's like we in school together. And like, bro, back in the day, school was everything. Like you from the school is like you in a gang basically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from the school, and everybody in the school is like, you know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. And then on top of that, when niggas was having little wars with Patria niggas and certain shit, you know, certain niggas sticking closer together because it's like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to get caught slipping and get jumped, you feel me? Like, yo, niggas know if you know how them niggas was coming through 2010 to 2012, 2013, 14, they had a good run. I ain't gonna lie, to like 16s, them niggas was bugging. Like the feds just got them niggas off the streets, bro.
Not to cut you off, but you
and I don't want to jail nobody.
You want to know how crazy the impact was?
Yo, bro, them niggas came out of nowhere.
I don't even want to say their name, but you know how the Dominican impact?
They came out of nowhere.
The Bloods and the Crips in the school, they joined together.
Yeah, they got outnumbered him.
And they made a handshake.
Yeah, it got no, that's what I'm saying. It got real like that. Like,
I swear, word to everything, bro. These niggas had a handshake, and I was looking at these niggas like, yo, y'all niggas is really going against the grain.
Yeah, because they was out. Nah, yeah, because they was out. Niggas was outnumbered, but
they was on it. Nigga, Tupac Ben was talking about joining together. But on some peaceful shit, y'all niggas is joining together and still losing. Still losing. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
So I say all that shit to say, like, it was crazy, bro, in school where niggas had to, so long story short, like, now I'm starting to see niggas bumping heads now because I feel like the school was fake, the blame for all of that. Like, y'all niggas gonna put madmen, like literally madmen, like the niggas that y'all say is terrorizing the school, all in the same classroom, you feel me? Now politics is flying. Now niggas are just sitting around bored talking about, I done seen niggas get into an argument talking about something. Oh, yo, bro, you ain't really, niggas on your block don't really know you like that and all of this, like bullshit like that. And niggas starting out, now I'm really starting to see like my real friends like going at it, like, and niggas got to the point where one time niggas played the bathroom. I don't want to say no names. Niggas coming out cuts on their face, bloody, you know, extra shit started getting really like real. And it been real outside of school, but school was like
the safe.
Yeah, it's like nigga, like if anything we gonna shake it, you feel me? And like it started getting to another level. So I say like that was those moments, like those couple of highlights right there was like crazy in Clinton. You feel me? I gave a lot of memories in one, but that's just how Clinton was. It was a domino effect. Like one thing happens, it led to another. You see how he said the talent show shit or whatever. I didn't even get to appear to that talent show, so I knew that niggas ain't perform, but I ain't know. And it's like certain shit them built off from just that alone. You know what I'm saying? Because that person that was on stage felt some type of way still probably till this day. He probably gonna watch this interview upset. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like little stuff like that just kept balling.
I want to come up and speak my piece.
You know what I'm saying? Just a domino effect, bro.
Nah, but yo, that shit that he talking about, the lockdown shit, bro. My class, like my class, we started that shit, bro. We started from when we was in the fucking in a lockdown room. Niggas thought we was in special ed, bro.
Yeah, yo, bro, niggas thought that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas was
yo, bro, that's a whole one side of the fucking school.
No, but this when like when it first started, we was still in day school, but we did every class in one room.
Oh shit!
Because that's how it was with us.
Only way we got to travel is we going to gym or we going to lunch.
Yeah, that's how it was. Last period was gym, and then 8th period was lunch. Ain't nobody going to lunch.
And imagine
it's me, going home.
It's me, Bugs in the same class.
Yeah, like
couple other niggas. Bro, the next class, Giz and all his spray paint niggas.
Because his era was a different. Yeah, your era was a different.
Shout out to them too. Shout out to them legends.
Yeah, facts.
But they in the other class across, so we trying to run to the other class. Yo, what's good? What y'all doing in here? Wildin'.
Yeah.
And then they put us in a night school shit. Security guard at that exit, at this exit. Niggas was ready to dip.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
It was already jail, like premeditated, low key.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Bro. Because like I've never been incarcerated to do a bid. I got so many friends that do. And when I talk to these niggas, I'm like, yo, bro, that shit was like D with Clinton, nigga. That shit's like D with Clinton. Like the shit you're saying that's going on and what y'all doing all day and what y'all really like. Y'all just a whole bunch of men, because there wasn't even barely females in those classrooms either. It was very few, and you know them bitches was ratchet, the ones that was in there. So it's like niggas ain't even really, but you know, very few females in there. So it's like, nigga, you basically in a room full of niggas in a lockdown space, not doing much to do. That's why niggas be like, yo, jail's for the birds, because that's all niggas do is just chop it up all day, talk about what the next nigga doing outside, and now me and you get into an argument because
some other shit,
because like I'm telling you, my man's is really doing something, and you trying to call me a liar. Now this shit done escalated. So it's like, man, stay out of jail, kids. That's probably why I ain't never have to do a bid. I did a bid in DeWitt Clan High School, nigga.
Nigga served this time.
For serve my time. Extra time too. A little extra time.
Oh no, I thought you wanted to go. So
yeah, you good.
So pardon me, bro. So let's get into the rapping. So when did you? Because my earliest memory of you actually rapping was the Every Little Thing That We Do beat.
Yeah, facts.
When you did that, fire.
Facts, a freestyle.
And it's once again, I didn't know.
Yeah, and paving the way too for the you know, like just niggas wasn't doing that, like jumping on old beats, the samples, like the sample that I picked alone that me and you, Ja Rule shit, and the shit that I did with Boogie, the shit that we both handpicked those, was like something new, because niggas wasn't even, you know, Caesar, let's say, for example, he was on the time of rapping already, like, you know, like real, because he had like a manager, he was just like a little advanced at the time, you know what I'm saying? So he was already on some like, yo, I'm doing original beats. He had his little brother fucking making beats for him. I'm like, yo, this nigga is out of his world. Like, he's on way advanced from his time.
We might got to get Caesar up
Nah,
here
for
too.
sure. He was definitely way advanced from his time. So I'm like, yo, and seeing them do that and all that shit. So long story short, when I started rapping, nigga, we kind of like formed it was like a little cult. It was me, Boogie, Caesar. He has his whole team.
It's
why damn, I think it's YFN. Nah.
YFN.
It was I'm bugging.
Fuck. It was
I said YFN like Lucci.
It was
some shit. Young son, Y son.
Yeah, it was something, bro. But yeah,
It's not clicking right now. Caesar, my fault, my brother. You know I love you, but it's not clicking right now. But basically, we formed a little crew, bro. It's gonna come to niggas' heads. But we formed a little crew, and he was the cult leader of it and everything, because he was just, you know, advanced, and he was helping us put us on and shit. But back to what I was saying, like at that time, niggas wasn't even rapping on those little sample shits, bro. So I kind of just, you know, a young nigga with an old soul, really. I love those type of music and certain shit. And I remember when, like, my favorite tracks, I was a crazy 50 Cent fan, but my favorite tracks of him was when he was jumping on these, like these, I remember he did the, what's that shit with Busta Rhymes? He's like, baby, if you give it to me, put me in your mouth and suck me. Like, you know, like he was just fucking around with it. He used to like, and I feel like those was like my favorite songs for some reason, because I already know the beat. And then like, you know, this is a side game that niggas don't even know. I had a chance to chop it up with 50 Cent like this. Legendary. You know what I'm saying? And my man Astro was there. Gave him a legendary experience. My son Astro, me and Astro G went to the core. You feel me?
So happy birthday, nigga.
Yeah, bro. So, you know, definitely he's another person I got to give flowers to, because like I said, like helped mold me. He was just a year or two older than me, but advanced in the mind. You feel me? But long story short, I had that conversation with 50, and he told me straight up, yo, you know how I did all those songs? I've freestyle to beats that I really like the melodic shits, the shit, said my best shit, went to the studio, Dre made a beat around already what I wrote, and it became Get Rich or Die Trying type shit. So he said every song on Get Rich or Die Trying was a freestyle to a beat that he really liked, that a beat that you did. Like say if you came out with pump, 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 he'll do the shit to pump it up because it's fire, it's new. You're gonna probably spit your best bars to it. Took pump it up beat
and
off,
just worked around it.
And that's how Get Rich or Die Trying came out. And most of his mixtapes. He said that when he came to Dre, he already had like so much material, nigga. So that's why he had enough shit to do. Get Rich or Die Trying and put out all them little like side mixtapes and shit like that. He like, yo, those are songs that I was just throwaways.
And you know, and like, I hope y'all listening out there, this is shit that I don't think anybody has ever heard.
Nah, facts.
I've never heard no shit like that, about 50 Cent. And that just goes to the genius of 50 and Dre, to where he could freestyle off different beats, and it don't sound like nothing else.
Yeah, facts.
They
probably definitely did little couple tweaks to try, you know, but it just, you already got the idea. You already got the song or what you talking about. You might just have to add a little hook, or the bars is already there. So that goes to, you know, a lot of people that work kind of like how I work, that really like the pen shit or certain shit. Every verse, everything is never a waste. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Boogie showed me that a lot too. Like, yo, bro, he's a person that That nigga, bro, I seen that nigga do a verse, the same verse 10 times. To the point that I'm like, yo, bro, you getting me mad. Like, you serious? Like, you don't feel like none of those was good enough? And not even like, oh, no, the same 10 times, the same day. No, he comes back to the studio the next day and does the same song. So it's like, yo, nah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Or takes, you know, what he did from one song and puts it on a whole nother beat. And that's how, you know, background story to artists.
Some shit like
yeah,
that,
to the artist tape and all that, you feel me? Background story of the song 100, like 100. I was mad at him because he had a whole nother beat.
Yeah.
At first, and it was fire. And then he changed it to the one that is now. And I was like, I couldn't get it at first because, you know, nigga just in love with the first shit or whatever.
Yeah, what you heard.
But it made sense, you feel me, in the long run. And that's one of the songs that I love, you feel me? But back to just rapping, that's how that shit started, like sampling and niggas really getting on that shit. Like, niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't really like, you could vouch for me, bro. When I was rap, you know, when me, Caesar, and Boogie was coming up, what other rappers was from the Bronx?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. Like, other than Quay Dollars, rest in peace.
Salute to Quay Dollars, rest in peace,
you know, people that paved the way. But even them, they was on a different type of time, and they was like fake on some rapping outside.
I'm gonna say this for Bugs. Because, you know, I'm heavy in tune with my niggas. I'm heavy.
Especially when it's your age group.
Yeah, what Bugs was rapping. He had music videos and all that shit. But then
he was just on and off.
But then he went on a vacation. Remember that?
He
went on a vacation.
Fact he got locked up for sure.
So
I forgot all about that.
So then I feel like that paused his shit.
It left it open for us to come in and, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, who's going to thing past the torch. So I just say that to say, like, I see a lot of people like, yo, first this, king of this, or, you know, nobody's ever the first to do nothing. Like, we wasn't even the first to. I just say, like, we just started setting a trend. Even just rapping, period. Like, that was just a trend. Like, it wasn't rappers.
And
you know
not to cut you off, Brooklyn had it.
Brooklyn
had it.
Brooklyn been having it for years.
Brooklyn had it.
You know what I'm saying? And that was another thing why I felt like fueled my fire too. Because now it started, when you started rapping and you go into a global thing, it's now no more, yo, I'm from this block or I'm going to this school. Is I represent the Bronx, New York.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Legendary.
So that's when at that point, that's when that shit really like fueled the fire into everything we was doing. Plus when niggas was getting the little notoriety and shit. But that's how niggas mostly started, like, rapping was in school. Caesar kind of putting us in the studio. We started making songs together. We didn't even have our own original beats. As you can see, we jumping on little freestyles and stuff like that. And then from there, shit just started taking off. But, you know, more flowers to my man Caesar. I feel like he was already ahead of his time. It's certain thing. Like, I'm just looking back right now. Like, I'm just looking through the timeline, and it's just like, just mad advance, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, to the own part of him already having his little brother making beats and shit for him, original shits, like, you know, niggas wasn't on that time. For me, Boogie, I felt like, you know, seeing that, it was like, yo, I need it, because I feel like that's what got Boogie to make that classic artist tape. You feel me?
Shout out to D Stacks.
Yeah, D Stacks, T Diddy, you know, all of them and shit.
Yo, so I got a question about was the Every Little Thing joint your first song that you recorded, like, in the studio?
No, the first joint I recorded in the studio was like some pain song, yo, bro. I wrote like some
really
like
spilling your heart type
like some
shit.
And I sent it to Astro, back to him, you feel me? That's why I gotta give him more flowers, because he's a person that always gave me the pat on the back and always made me feel like I'm him at all times, you feel me? Like, me and Astro, back to around store, we met in elementary school. Like, Astro was I got kicked out of. I was a badass kid, bro. I got kicked out of school and I went sent to a new school. And nigga, bro, I keep it 100. I was in special ed for like a small part of time, like third period of fifth, because they was like, yo, this kid is just like, he's barely talking. I was a nigga that wasn't even talking too much, but mad confrontational with the hands. And I feel like I got all of that out at a young age. So by the time I hit high school, it's just more so like, I don't even want to do this no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't cross the line. But long story short, backtrack. He always been a nigga like, and I met him in school, bro. It's funny, like, we was just looking at each other. He was just like, yo, what's up? It was like, yo, what's up? And I knew, but I fake knew, like, yo, like,
that's gonna be my bro.
Not even that too, but yo, he's just like me. Like, he's outlawed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, he's not really. Look, he was a lefty. He was a little just different. Like,
from
my man's was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then and also, like, we went to school. I don't know. He was from like a block called Mashulu, and it was right around there, and they had beef with Tracy Tower niggas.
Oh, he's
from M Mob. He's M Mob. Yeah, you feel me? Like he's feel me. Yeah. So look, it keeps going back. Look, my life is crazy. That's why I was like, well, when we really put the pieces together, that's why I wanted to come to a podcast like this to talk about it, because it's like it's certain pieces that you gotta understand. So he was M Mob, young M Mob, and bro, Tracy niggas was fake pulling up to elementary. It was an elementary / middle school to fake get on my son because he's a little tall, lanky at the time. Kingsbridge is more like on the top train station, so basically you gotta walk from 4 of them train stations and add more because you gotta walk a stop.
Nigga wouldn't take no transportation, bro. Buses driving by him.
Saving every dollar.
We got the V in front, like the nigga still trying to leave out the
bridge. That's why he get on fucking rebounds.
Bro, that nigga installed a different type of like. He's a different type of nigga, bro. You being around him, you just gonna be like, nah, this nigga.
Say, yo, what are you doing, bro? We got the car in front. This nigga trying to sneak out the gate, bro. That's right, man, quick, like.
And they like, nah, I didn't know niggas on the right. I didn't know niggas wanted to drive me out. So this nigga Astro, he was in school me, and like I said, he's just like, I know he was like an outsider, you know what I'm saying? I just knew like, yo, this person was like me, you feel me? And so a lot of people used to try to come like fight my son. I seen my son beat a lot of niggas up too, you feel me? Like at a young age, like he was like getting treated like a grown man because of the little static that he was in, you know what I'm saying? Like just being from over there, because if you ask him, he'll be like, man, I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? But he's staying on what he's staying on. So at the end of the day, that shit happened. And then when he fake beat up somebody in school, and it really made him like an outsider. So me and him really like kind of got super close. And then we was into the life fee shit. But he always been a person that gave me the push, even in life fee or anything, pat on the back to be like, yo, you are good enough and certain shit. Because he was counted out a lot too, you know what I'm saying? So we was both in the same predicaments, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had his reason, I had mine, you feel me? But when I sent him that song, he kind of like pushed me forward, and he was like, yo, he will make me play that shit for people and shit. Or he say he played it for people and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, I'm embarrassed and shit. He like, bro, you bugging, nigga. Look, yo, you gotta hear what these people were saying, like, about your music. So he's definitely, you know, more flowers to him, like, pushed me into really making the music crazy. But that was like my first shit. And then like Always on Time and Me and You and all that was like a little bit when I got like around Boogie and Caesar and shit, because now it's still sharpening still. So now I'm seeing these niggas make songs and they doing their thing and they going crazy. Boogie sent me Temporary. I remember, bro, when he sent me that, I'm like, oh, nah, I'm on this nigga's ass.
Fire.
Like, nah, you know, at that time, it was just like a little competition of making better songs and little shit. But when he sent Temporary, that kind of like, is like, Caesar was doing this, then I started doing the sample shit, and that was fire. Then when he did Temporary, it's like, it blew all of that out the water. It was like, yo, this is a well put song on an original beat that he got from Mr. White. Shout out to my son, Mr. White.
Shout outs to him.
But it was a you know, original beat, and that shit kind of like set the bar. You feel me? Like, and had really had us like, oh, yo, this is the type of time we gotta be on.
So when y'all did the Always on Time drink, like, what was y'all feeling about it before actually like once you recorded the shit, how you felt?
I mean, that same night, me around the time, like, Boogie was going to Plug Studios and all that. Shout outs to them. They kind of, you know, helped us mold our shit too. You know what I'm saying? I got to give more credit where it's due. You feel me?
Shout out to Plug Studio.
They helped us kind of mold our shit too, because they had they was a crew of producers already that knew how to kind of engineer, you know what I'm saying? And they knew how to make the beats and all of that shit, you feel me? To the point where they was telling us like, yo, you know, I would like we should redo the beat. And this is a low-key gem where I fucked up at. I could have been, you know, $1 million richer, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, what's for you is for you. What ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to come down the line. But I could have been $1 million richer if Ja Rule would have just cleared the sample on Always on Time. That's why you don't see it on, you know, and at that time, and this is another thing where it's like, we took the fall for y'all niggas to
be able to do this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because I missed out on a check, because at that time niggas wasn't even trying to clear samples. Niggas was on some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now samples get cleared left and right. Now nigga, shit get on Apple Music, nigga. No, niggas not even clearing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I done did it. You know know what I'm saying? Like, so I just say that to say like took a fall with that because we ain't even make it. It was telling us like, yo, we should remake this beat like in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like probably not use the whole original. Because they knew it
had that potential, right?
You know, like, probably, yeah. And it was like, you know, we was just like at the time young and just like I think it was just the heat of the moment. Boogie was dropping. I just end up dropping. You know, everything happens for a reason and it came perfect timing, you feel me, to build up to the success because you got to create that street buzz and everything and all of those played, you know, major parts because when you look, those got millions of views and it's legendary classic songs. People know them and shit. So I just say that to say like I missed out on a check right there because I didn't, you know, we didn't do that. But also I missed out on a lesson because they was trying to already put us ahead of time, like advanced on game. They knew that you know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably would have came, but you know we was just young and not really caring. We was doing it for the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? Really at the time. But back to the story, we did those shits both in the same session, and I remember I had a song that I had did already before, but I'm like, yo, I feel like if Boogie get on the hook, sing it. This was the I Got Me joint. And I was like, yo, if he get on the hook and sing it.
I can't even lie.
Yeah, that was one of those.
I can't even lie. I know the song.
Yeah,
front to back.
Exactly. It was one of those legendary, like, you know, just hidden jewels that people still this day like hit me up and be like, yo, bro, like I listen to this song. This shit puts me in a, like, you know, a whole nostalgic feeling. Like I know I go back in time. You feel me? So we did that song and then we did Always on Time, like literally the same day. I think we had to come back to finish him. He did like the hook and I did like half the verse or some shit. Or I think we knocked out I Got Me and that set the tone. It was like, and then we did that on a beat that they even said too, like, yo, we could fake remake this beat too. And that was like a J. Cole beat at the time. And like I said, we just we original SoundCloud babies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's a fact. And going back to I Got Me, and you know that's one of my favorite songs that you made.
Appreciate you,
and
bro.
It's like that song you could put it to present. When that shit came out like 2014, 15.
Yeah,
you could put that shit to present
day.
Time.
Yeah, facts.
To present time.
And the niggas
real
been ahead of their
recognize
time.
real, so
facts.
Real gonna
no
salute. Don't be beasting for no gun if you ain't gonna shoot. Like it's like.
Real nigga shit, hell, you know, real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, real nigga shit, and that's so the niggas been ahead of their time, bro. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So that session alone, bro, was like just legendary. You feel me? So after he did that, and then even that had like even my son Boogie at the time, like I ain't gonna lie, oh shit, you went crazy. Like it's so real, it's a real story. Like he's such a perfectionist and really be like hard on shit that I remember when we did Always on Time. Believe it or not, like he was like, yo, I fuck with your verse, bro, but it's just something. I was like, you know, we was having mixed signals at the time. Like, yo, bro, just telling you, just like, nigga, just fuck it, bro. Leave it like that. I'm telling you, bro. Like, and nigga, that shit end up being, you know, one of my most legendary verses. You feel me? So, you know, I'm thank God that, you know, he trusted me and we trusted our instinct and just went with the flow. And that's the reason why I felt like, you know, we didn't redo the beat and certain shit. And at the time too, like budget and everything was just a little bit, you know, it wasn't that crazy. Like I was paying for the speakers, was going half and half, paying for the studio time, or sometimes niggas ain't have it. Niggas trying to put they all into just getting one song, 2 songs done was like amazing at that time, coming from a time where studio time wasn't even available to niggas, bro. Like,
but this is the shit you want to hear. You want to hear the
how
it started with the trials and tribulations
and this is gems that I never gave nobody else. You feel me? This is just on the legendary podcast. You feel me? So that's why I said like I really wanted to come here because it's like certain shit that, you know, certain people not even gonna appreciate. You feel what I'm saying? I need the people that I'm talking to appreciate that, and you're not even gonna appreciate it if you ain't grow up around the times and seen everything, or even, you know, had a glimpse of it or whatever.
Right,
you feel me?
I could speak to the idea of like how you saying like niggas ain't really look to get the sample cleared and just was on some type of shit where it's like, yo, just put the shit out. You want to just put it out because it's like whether we do music like with Waffle and shit, whether we on some music shit or we on some like dance video shit, I move like that too, where it's just like, yo, just organic put it out because we at that level. Like niggas is nice enough to keep going. We ain't gonna only have that one and niggas is still looking back and that's the only shit you got. Because now I think when you said that, I feel like people would look at it like that, like, damn, if you would have got that sample clear, you fuck around would have only had that song and never really ended up doing nothing
my
else
whole
shit.
career probably would have been different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been a one-hit wonder or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not, because maybe God knows everything he do. Maybe the money would have tainted me at the time. Maybe it would have,
like
you know what I'm saying? Maybe I would have, got into something that I wasn't ready for at the moment, you know what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason, bro. But just put it out. That's the main shit, because if I ain't put it out, I won't even be getting the flowers that I get on a daily. Like, look how you just recited some bars and told me, like, yo, bro, I know that shit front to back, and there's a lot of kids out there
like that.
know the same, bro. These drill rappers, don't let none of them confuse you. I've been in these rooms with these kids, and they gotta stop and be like, yo, bro, what you did here, or what you did there, or what you, or we start talking about something, and they be like, they'll just come out and know, like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I remember, like, I really remember, like, seeing that, like, on the Instagram, or like, you know what I'm saying, niggas talking about it. So, you know, niggas definitely paid the way, and niggas get, you know, we get some type of flowers. Everybody just, you know, some people just want they shit in abundance and all of that, or want, you know, like, big praise and all of that. But I'm the type of person, like, you know, even one flower is just a gesture, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be a fucking bouquet. I ain't, you know, there's some bitches that's like, yo, if you don't bring the 12 dozen, I don't bring nothing. You feel me? I need a girl that's like, you know, my one flower, like with the little teddy bear, you know, the cheap one when you ain't really had that much bread. Like, that shit is good enough for you feel me? So I appreciate it all.
I remember that video you made where you was like, yo, this is crazy. I had birth control. The fucking that shit was funny. I gotta find that shit.
Yo, I'm dead.
Tell me, like, who's your influences in the game? Like, who influences Snoopy Dinero to rap?
Man, I think I'm gonna give you two answers. I feel like life, everybody, y'all, like, you know, I could say you, Mo Black, you know, everybody in this room, everybody that grew up in the era, you know what I'm saying? Because just the type of way we was paving the way, and the way we was doing, the way everybody was moving was just so legendary, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's ever gonna be that again. It made me want to be more. And like I said, you look how many people I gave flowers to during the whole interview. Like, it was not just me, you know what I'm saying? Like, plenty more people that I have to give flowers to, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, too, with the regular answer that everybody give, you know, my man Hov for sure, 50
Legendary.
for sure, you know, X for sure, DMX, rest in peace. Crazy, I never got to meet him, bro. That's little stuff that's like, damn, I'm having that harsh react. Like, Kobe died. Like, I never got to meet Kobe. Like, that's my generation's Michael Jordan. Like, I'm 27, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
rest in peace, Kobe.
I could say I seen a glimpse of Mike, but I really watched Kobe. You feel me?
Shit,
so, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the same way.
You met Kobe.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm jealous as fuck right now. Damn, I thought we was all on the same boat. Niggas met Kobe. Where you met Kobe at?
At the last Barclays game that he came to, word. Cause not obviously you niggas see him, you seen him walk in and shit with his daughter or whatever, but on the way out, he happened to just speak to niggas. Like, he happened to just stop and like
legendary
say a piece.
Type of nigga,
I had told the story before, but he was basically like, yo, I don't know how y'all do it, man. Like, I look at y'all and my back hurt, and niggas was just laughing. Like, but we also like, yo, that's fucking
not
Kobe
because appreciation,
like,
bro. And yo,
he stopped to take a pic. Like, for that's when
fire.
you know, like you said, a nigga like Kobe, you grew up watching, you grew up having respect for. And when you actually get that chance to meet him,
and he reciprocates you the right way.
When you get that chance to meet him, shit like that could taint what you know about him or how you feel about him. So for him to be like, one nigga like, yo, can we get a pic? And he like, yeah, of course. You like, oh, that's love. You feel me? He could have been like, nah, I'm good. You feel me?
Facts.
Nigga took the pic. You feel me? So salute always.
Hell yeah, for sure. Shout out to Kobe, bro. But like, I'm stuck in that era now where it's like, yo, I'm watching the people I fucking idolize, like, disappear within thin air, certain shit, you know, just passing away. And like, you know, we not seeing these people physically pass away. It's just a post on social media. So it's like, you low key just disappeared. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
like,
live with that shit too.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Or it's like, yo, that's a missing piece right there. You feel me? So, but I'll say everything from our era kind of inspires the rap, because if you listen to the song, it's just, I even talk about old clothes we used to wear or the what clothes we wearing now. And like, you know, don't get it twisted. Just even that, it's a whole nother topic. Like niggas pay way for that. Like all that Supreme, Babe, everything y'all niggas got on. Like we was SoHo babies. Like Mo could vouch for this heavy. Like we was in SoHo. First of all, we danced on a train for money to get fly. You feel me? Niggas ain't even. That's a whole nother installment of preparation in life and everything.
See that? I like that you brought that up because I like you know niggas will watch people's stories and don't really like
know them or know what's going on.
No, it's not even that. It's just like you're watching this person for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? Whether he's the dude up the block or he's the famous person in the hills, like you're watching this person for a reason, right? So I just had to say this: when you used to do the clothing shit, when you used to get your haul in,
facts.
And you go, we do the Supreme shit.
Facts. I used to do that shit on purpose, to straight buying the whole store, like literally.
I thought it was fire.
Facts.
I thought that was tough. Like he'd be like, my man got me this, my man got me that,
and I did that on purpose. You heard, bro? Like I want a little background shit because I see everybody like, and this is not, I ain't like, you know, hating or nothing. I see everybody like heavy Supreme shit, like it's, you know, mixing it with designer and everything. Niggas wasn't even doing that. You feel me? And the reason why I picked Supreme because they was just consistent. You know, other than Bape and stuff, certain shit was falling off. But I just wanted to switch the whole narrative of designer clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to feel, and we never felt that. Like growing up, we always did our own thing. Like I don't think we ever really went to a designer store to go shop for real. Like we really spent our money in SoHo. Like we was spending money on hoodies, like $200-$300 hoodies, a time when niggas wasn't buying that. And if we ain't get it that day, we might cop it from the reseller. Phone posits, we was copping them from the reseller. Like we was working hard to really, you know what I'm saying, put this shit together, and wasn't really like on some designer, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we from New York, bro. We don't need to be doing no designer head to toe. We paid the way like Biggies, Pals, BBs, none of that was designer shit, nigga. Street shit that came to life, and now that people
showing back up,
setting the trends. You feel me? Yeah. So I say that to say that's why I just went on a little quick spree. Like, yo, let me just get on my straight streetwear real quick. Mix it up with a little designer here and there, but show niggas that it's cool to buy a $50 t-shirt or wear a t-shirt. I made this t-shirt myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wear a t-shirt or something that you put on.
I just want to, you know, highlight that from something that you did on a consistent basis. Facts. It was consistent for a while. Consistent
for sure.
I thought it was fire.
I got so much clothes, I don't even, bro, still in the bag.
You know, I would send Mo Black story like, yo, this nigga's still wildin'. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of niggas was on some shit like, yo,
but you know, we salute that. We salute individuality and not trying to fit in with the in crowd.
Exactly, bro. Just paving the way at the time. You know, my man Boogie got the Mary trend going crazy. Yeah. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not even buying jeans. I'm gonna just buy these. I like these pants. Supreme got these nice windbreakers, these joggers. They always got sweats. This is just my type of style. I like to just feel like I just fresh up out the bed and I'm fly. I'll throw anything on and walk out the crib. Comfortability, cozy shit. You feel me? So everybody is to what they like. You feel me? Like if you ask him why, I asked him like, yo, why you really like these jeans so much before he, you know, niggas really got into it, because he was at the time, you know, the only one really had the money to be buying those jeans crazy like that when the first trend happened. We was on Balmain's, but he switched over and he was like, yo, like, just the comfortability and the way I could move around in them and the texture and certain shit. So that's why. So he does that, like, you know, people is a big trend, but niggas don't know he do that for his own separate.
He actually likes
it. You know what I'm saying? Like he will wear those on a regular. Like he got so many pairs, he'll wear them like they sweats. Like it feels comfortable to him when he move around, and he likes how he presents himself with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I barely see that nigga wear sweatpants. I always got sweatpants on or something comfortable. So it just goes to being original to yourself. That's why I just said that to say that. Like your style, your fashion should just be do what works for you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, like you said, on a consistent basis, like to be able to, not to just to be able to, but like to have, like you consider yourself a trendsetter with that.
Exactly.
Like you was doing Supreme for years. It ain't like,
and that's another thing. That's why I said that's why I had to bring it up, as us being SoHo babies. Like he could vouch for. We was been doing Supreme, like, you know, we couldn't do it to the level that we wanted to do it. We didn't have the money or the means
even down
to
just like when niggas would just get teased like a bunch of different, because if you in tune with Supreme, you know they do a drop where it just be like that week they just drop all the t-shirts. You feel me? So you have a bunch to just pick from, and niggas would just grab a bunch of them shit.
Exactly.
Just cause I know y'all specifically for doing like you
Facts.
and Stro.
Yeah, my brother Stro
so
definitely installed that shit
sure,
into me.
bro.
He's another, like, I gotta keep giving him his flowers because he's one of them niggas
shout
that's
out to
like,
Stro's very
yeah,
fresh.
yeah, very,
fresh.
very inspirational.
Yeah,
And you know, he doesn't really know how much, you know, and people saying that you gotta just give those people those flowers. You know what I'm saying? Those
yo,
people,
you know,
man.
funny shit to continue on the flower shit. Like, and we spoke about this plenty of times on the podcast, but like, I don't really see a nigga wearing some shit and I'll be like, yo, I'm copping that. Like Stro is the only nigga that
Yo, bro,
he has
anything
some
he
shit,
has, you like, yo,
and
I
I'm like,
want
yo, I
that.
don't care, bro. I'm humbly gonna get that shit. Like,
You want that just because the way you put it together.
I match with Astro. Like, we brought the Palace
Yeah,
jacket.
facts.
I seen him, nigga. I said I'm getting that shit tomorrow,
Facts.
bro.
Yo, nigga, I
that
remember,
shit
nigga,
look good on him.
I
Like,
got an iconic. I posted it up for
the babe shit,
yeah,
right?
yo, bro, iconic.
babe
Yo, bro, the
jackets?
babe jackets, bro. Me and Astro was like,
Nobody
yo,
had them
nobody
shits, bro.
had that. We was like legendary. He had the purple one. No, I had the purple
He
one,
had
and
the
he had the
red.
red one.
Yeah.
He bought it first. I seen that. I said, I put every penny I had in my piggy bank to get that fucking jacket, and I had to get it as quick, bro, because Astro, he gonna pop out with it. You feel me? That's when you know you really a fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that shit quick. It's so real. They didn't even have it in the store, bro, and I had to pay extra to get and you know, purple like
Yeah,
at that
that
time
one
was
was
like a
it.
gem. So it's like, you know, us, and like you said, just matching. I was matching with my son, and little stuff like that was iconic shit that really put me over the top. Like, I remember I said in this new tape, I was like, get back in your old bag, Bathing Ape hoodie swag, iconic in the hood, grandma's cookie bags. So it's like you've been doing this shit. You've been a trendsetter. Sometimes we gotta just remind ourselves what's going on and what certain things you did or certain stuff like. And even if you don't gotta go around saying you the first and all of that to get the flowers or just being, I was a part of the movement. Fuck being first. You was a part of the movement, because it has to start with multiple people. You could be the first nigga to do it. If nobody follow what you doing, nigga, you's a bozo.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, so all them niggas that be running and say they the first to do something, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, nobody's the first for anything.
Right. Yo, you want to say something, bro? Oh no, you had the mic in here. But I want to give you your flowers real quick. And I don't know if you remember. You probably do remember. But I'm not gonna mention my son's name, but you know who I'm talking about. So I think I told you too. We was in the studio. We was downtown at the studio. You had Kane, and Kimber Walker was there.
Facts.
Kimber Walker was there, and this is why I look at Snoop as a real nigga. Not that very moment, because me and Snoop is love always, but.
More appreciation.
Yeah, this is why I salute this man 100%. So we in the studio and shit. Kimber Walker walks us, so I'm like, oh shit, Kimber Walker.
Yeah, definitely.
What's up,
big
brother?
basketball fans.
You
for
feel what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh shit, big.
If you know, you know.
Bronx legend. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
Oh,
You know.
what's good, Kimber? Big fan. Whatever. So what Snoopy does is the selfless shit ever. My man was in there. Shout out to my bro, and he draws and shit. So what Snoop did was like, yo, Kimber, you working on your court? My man right here, he could draw, like he's really nice.
Facts.
And then Kimber was like, oh, word? All right, bro. Yeah.
Took his information down and everything.
Yeah. So no, but Kimber said, you take my number.
Facts.
You feel me? Yeah. Take my number, and then we gonna work. Send me some shit. And my man was like, all right. This goes back to the niggas being too cool shit. You feel what I'm saying? So he's
opportunity like, knocking right out the door, you ain't answer.
But no, I'm lying.
I mean, I don't know how to I didn't follow up, but
yeah, nah. I followed up. But
as you should, as a big brother, for sure.
Yeah, this is how crazy it is. Kimber didn't even say, yo, Kimber said, give me your number and I'm gonna text you my name. So now you know it's real now. It's really real. You got me. Yeah, lock me in, bro. We gonna talk. So then to sum it all up, my man didn't even follow up with that. You feel what I'm saying? But for a nigga to put his arm out, and this man literally tried to pull you up, and you didn't do nothing with the opportunity.
And the quickness too, like, and I do that shit up. Yo, I do that shit like second nature, bro. I be mad at myself sometimes. Like,
it wasn't even on some thinking shit. It was just on some like, yo, what's good, y'all? You know, Snoop with the energy. What's good, my niggas? Yo, my man he's good. Woo woo. Then that whole transaction happened. Niggas being too cool. Yeah, you know, from I'm gonna hit him up. You know,
yeah. And then my son signed the jerseys for us all. Like, definitely legendary.
So
day.
I was amazed. But I'm just like amazed at how humble Kimba is. Mm-hmm. And I was just amazed how a nigga just pulled the nigga up.
Mm-hmm. And you just watch it. And that's the thing, like outside looking in, it'd be a whole lot different from when you really in the situation. That's why sometimes like I give niggas the benefit of doubt even when I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I just always try to put myself in everybody's shoes. Maybe that's my problem, but I always try to look at it from every angle. But you see how you was looking at it like that? Like, you know, I'm just second nature doing it. I'm in it. I'm not even looking at it like that. And then the person that was kind of receiving the opportunity, that shit might have hit them too quick or might have not even been looking at it like that to the point where how you appreciated it or even seeing everything was like, yo, nah.
Like I appreciated it and it wasn't even for me. And every time I see my bro, shout out to my bro, every time I see him, I ask him like, yo, what's good? You ain't follow with that? Or I just look at him and be like, yo, you just had the opportunity of your life. For me, and he let it be known. If he see this, he'll know. Like what I'm saying is true. But it's just like shit.
I appreciate you, bro.
Just shit like that.
I appreciate you, and that's why
it's not enough of that going around.
Exactly,
man.
and you know that's why I started like trying to take a stand and just show more of the characteristics. You know, even on here on the camera. You know, starting with this interview, this is just me starting to really get out my bubble and kind of talk about shit because. You gotta understand where we grew up at, the time we grew up in, talking about a lot of shit that happened in the past wasn't even like, the thing to do. Like, a nigga might get locked up or something depending on what you talking about or something. Niggas just wasn't really like, very communicating and, expressing themselves and, chopping it up. This is kind of all new type of thing. So with that being happening and just I'm trying to show people more and be around people that can actually vouch for certain shit. And that's the thing that, I pride myself on. Another, going back to like the first question, like who Snoopy Dinero is, a nigga that stood on mostly probably guarantee everything he said. You feel me? I only say mostly because it might have been some light, small, minor thing that a nigga forget to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just give myself the 90%, but nigga, a stupid stand-up nigga that just, do what he say he gonna do and just, spread that love and, could move. You could be the good guy, man, and catch a dub. You know what I'm saying? You could be a good guy and be okay and be good in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about your situation, bro. Like, I know it looks like the bad guy always win or the good guy get the short end of the stick. A lot of people with the big hearts. I know who I'm talking to, you feel me? But it's like, take it, just look at me, an example of me and everything I've been through and what I did and just look like, yo, that's a success story right there. You feel me? Just making it out the hood or the environment that I was in, it's successful to me.
Yeah, I just had to bring it up because that's what I feel. And I said this on this podcast plenty of times. That's what I feel like it's all about. It's you get somewhere. I'm not saying hold the nigga hand through everything, but when you get to the lake and you're good and you solidified, bring somebody up that deserves it.
Facts.
Bring somebody up that
somebody that is gonna bring somebody else to the lake,
right? And that's gonna keep your name strong. Like,
exactly.
Oh yeah, Snoopy sent him. Anybody else Snoopy sent, I know it's gonna be
exactly. And why you think that's why Kimba was so open arms? He's very humble. All of that, everything he said is a check, but. Certain people is just not gonna take anybody's. Nigga gonna look at it like this nigga talking nonsense or whatever. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But he's counted on me countless times, and I came through with even the littlest things. It's like, oh, nah, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah, let me listen to what Snoop gotta say to have somebody with that caliber, money, lifestyle, anything. And that's why I feel like. I'm a success story no matter what anybody say, because I got the people that you look up to listening to what I gotta say. Not saying that. I'm telling them what to do. My voice counts in a room full of gems. You can't tell me legend. I'm not a diamond. You feel me?
Like, right there.
My shit count. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, I speak up, niggas gonna look my way. Niggas ain't gonna just brush Snoopy off. So that alone is like, And just me talking about it, like, it's giving me self-confidence and really patting myself
As you
on the
should.
back.
Like
you
I
feel
said
me?
before the cameras came on, it's niggas that's humble that don't have to be humble.
Facts.
But it's just a person that the person was raised to be.
Exactly,
you know?
bro.
And that's just like that situation you just spoke on, that shit that made me feel good. That shit made me a better person. Little do you know.
Nah, I appreciate it,
and
bro.
it's just shit that we, shit that we gotta do. Anybody that come in my inbox and ask me, yo, what did you do? How did you get to do a podcast? It's no long talking. I'll send you a link to every fucking thing that's in this fucking room. And
as you should,
and
paving the way.
And anybody that's watching that they could attest to that.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm
facts.
saying? So I just feel like,
and that's the greatest part about it, when you could say anybody that watching know, y'all could attest to that. Yeah. And I could say that shit with every topic we spoke about and that we're gonna continue to talk about. Everybody watching, nigga, if you know, you know. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna keep, or if you know, you heard about it or whatever, you feel me? And that's the best thing about being stand up, bro. Like, being 10 toes. I feel like that shit, this is why I'm on, like, trying to get my face out there more and talk more, because I need people to know that it's cool to be solid, bro. Being my man So Sleeves always told me, he was rap named Chase Ben. He always tells me, yo, it's boring being a real nigga. Being a real nigga is not exciting. So people just shit on it. Like, unless you have showing the success story straight to their face and throwing it in their face, nigga, being a real nigga is boring. Your life is not exciting. You not into drama. You don't like to be mixy. You out the way. You paying your bills. You being, that's boring. So, you know what I'm saying? So I understand if certain niggas don't, come directly gravitate towards me right away. That's when niggas gravitate to me when I boast, when I post my lean, when I post the Supreme. And it ain't even to boast, it's to motivate the next person that's coming up and like just making that cool. Whatever I think is cool is cool. If I buy 100 of these toys, and there's gonna be a group of people that be like, yo, that's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got mad at them. Like, look how many he got. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna create a community of people that think that that's cool. So that's the reason why I boast or in a large quantity. You know what I'm saying? So you can know I ain't doing this for play. I'm all in. Like, I like this shit a lot. I'm gonna show you, like, I live and breathe this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I just say that shit to say, like, man, bro, it's just crazy, bro.
Being a real nigga is boring. Now,
it's boring,
like
bro.
that word.
You feel me? That's the only time they really, like, like, really. Shout out to my boy Chase Ben. That's the only time they really, they only really.
Shout out to him. What's his name?
Chase Ben.
Shout out to Chase Ben.
Yeah, they only really pay attention when you really, you know what I'm saying? And I could test that for many of my friends that I got in the industry. Let's say Kimber Walker, for example, not even in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? People might underlook all his accomplishments. Facts. Maybe because they not from our city and don't know how much of a, like, yo, you see that fucking McDonald's shit? He had that on, not the Cactus Jack one, the real one. And giving niggas 40, nigga. You heard? Like, he's a different type of sandwich, you feel me? But we ain't going, because he's laid back. He's not out here posting on Instagram every day, lamb truck, moving around. But trust me, I've been in his crib. I've seen it all. And he got everything niggas posting and doing.
Everything would dream of.
Exactly. The check is different, but, it's not super lot. Niggas will go fuck with John Morant more than him right now. Just say this is just a random name to say, but you young, you upcoming, you showing more, you on that time, you a little bit youthful, so niggas is like, anything John Morant posts right now is going in the house of highlights or anything, even if it's something stupid, because it's like they just monitorizing because he's craving the the attention or whatever, and it could be good or bad depending on what you doing, and that's his world. But I just, little things like that, don't matter what you do, being real or just just sticking to your staying yourself, 10 toes. That's why it's like being 10 toes, being grounded to yourself is not really cool. It's not really the shit that people look up to. So, and it's because people like us don't really care to have a voice too louder than, the room, because they say the loudest nigga in the room is usually the brokest. So it's like, well, a nigga like me don't care to be yelling all day. I'm going to talk to the niggas right here in this corner real quick. You feel me? But I need to start yelling because the youth is getting fucked up, bro. Like, it's sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm trying to, like, not say I'm trying to get my hands on it, but, just do the little bit I could do. If I could steer a couple kids a different way, then You know what I'm saying? So, and I salute to all the kids that still, because the Lifey movement is still alive. Music is still alive, even though they doing it in their own way. You know, the people that's taking the little stuff that we fashion, so many fashion, like, oh my God, people that, you know, shout outs to Supreme, give them they flowers, because just being a company that drops little T-shirts and little shit like that, that's the thing that niggas don't understand. Like, I'm paving the way for the nigga that's in his room designing a shirt that he's going to sell to me for $40, $30. Why? Because I wear that on a regular, and I make the people that wear designer want to wear my shit. I see little baby dripping down in Supreme. Where you know Supreme from? You from Atlanta. I'm not even trying to call them out or nothing or anybody else. It's just like, we originated that. You can't say you got Supreme from, all right, maybe LA, but where they got that from? You know what I'm saying? This shit started. It's Supreme NYC. Like, that's the, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, take something small, you know, creative thing and make it something big to where niggas want to rock they shit. And that's why I was like, nah, nigga, I'm doing my own little shit. Like, niggas at Mo, you got the Waffle House and you post. I'm like, yo, that shit is fire. Did the ass catch him? Whole little, like, you gotta know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a type of nigga to take that hat, wear it, and 100 niggas is asking me where I got that hat from. And now I just sent 100 clients your way. Now your small business is just growing even a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's 10 people, you know what I'm saying? So just paving the way for that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't just like, cause nigga, your mans ain't you know, doing designer yet. The nigga in your local neighborhood or certain shit like that. And there's so much gems in the hood and everything. It's crazy. So I be trying to like just guide the way and keep people on a little right track, or, you know, whatever I could do. I don't force it. I just keep it, you know, be me. And the people that hear me out gonna hear me out, but I need to put myself in front of these cameras, in front of little, you know, microphone in front of my mouth, no homo, and talk and just, you know, because this is what this is for, to project your voice. I don't need a scream. That's what people don't understand. You performing certain shit, just hold it a little close enough, and you don't need to really yell. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love performing and certain shit too. I don't really have to. You do that just, you know. But that's a whole nother. But like basically that, bro, just talking and just trying to. That was all
gems, bro. That was
all
appreciate
gems.
It,
for
bro.
sure.
So you spoke about the youth. So let's just get into this to your latest project. Let's get into Do All Dogs Go to Heaven.
For sure.
In my opinion, a very impactful cover.
Facts.
Crazy, because it's either you know somebody on that cover, you brush shoulders with somebody on that cover,
exactly,
or
you've heard about them,
or the person, or you heard about them, or the person was actually
close to
you, you know,
or that might have been somebody, you know, you dislike for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say, because, you know, even haters and all of that, you got to give them, you know, they little chump change, you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for you hating on me, these people wouldn't even like me as much. You know what I'm saying? You turn people on to me by hating on me so much. You feel me? People look at you like, yo, why this nigga don't like this man so much? Let me go see what this man is doing.
Right.
And I was like, oh shit, now I understand.
Right.
So, or whether you didn't like the cover or not, or whatever reason. And I put certain people next to certain people that probably never been next to each other. But when you in heaven, or you in certain places like jail where none of that shit matters anymore, it's like that's what happens. You feel me? None of that shit. You can't take none of this shit with you. Nothing that's going on, none of that. You think niggas is up there gang banging still? Like, nope. If whatever stupid nigga was ever feel some type of way that I put one of your home, because there's a lot of homies from different neighborhoods. It's just a whole Bronx thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can advocate for whatever. I know these people, I all know them personally, so that's the only reason why I put them on there. But let's just say, for example, because, you know, people is just stupid and naive, and you feel like, oh, this person is next to this person. He might have never stood next to that person, or it might have been little differences or whatever. Like, bro, ain't nobody worrying about that in heaven, bro. Right. When you get up there, God forbid, you gonna figure that out. You feel me? And it's just, you know, looking at the bigger picture, you feel me? And I just gave people that just raw emotion. And niggas don't know background. I did one of my first projects was called April 12th K, when I had my man Tay on the cover.
Rest in peace, Tay.
Rest in peace, Tay. Another D-Wood Clan legend, you know, feel me? Bronx legend.
Solid.
It's 10 toes, feel me? Another person that made me feel like, yo, being you, original, is like, you know, I got to give him his flowers too. He was a tough nigga, like niggas was not, but like, you know, like Wavy, tough nigga. Niggas is not thinking twice, but certain people, he just like, this whole different person, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know the thing,
supportive, pat on the back, like.
The thing about Tay, cause you know, it's water under the bridge now, but you know, our sides had little tension and whatever. So it was.
And shout outs to that too. Just to touch on that, me and Boogie did all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like coming together and making something bigger than what y'all niggas is talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I would see Tay in the hallway because I know Tay. I know him from outside of school, giving it up, legendary, right? So we have our little stare offs and shit,
yeah, regular shit.
And mind you, the whole time Tay is a young motherfucker, bro. This nigga's mad.
Yeah, niggas thinking he's older than what he really is.
Niggas thinking he's older. That nigga's young as shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, mad advanced.
Yeah, so it's like having a little stare offs and shit. So one day I was walking in the hallway with my homegirl and my other son, and he walked through us. So then it was like, yo, what's up, bro? You good? And then he was like, yo, bro, like, what's up, my nigga? Let's chop it up real quick.
For a young nigga to say that
on some real nigga shit, not on some.
Not on time.
I'm not on some. No, yo, bro, what's good? It was on some. Yo, bro, like, what's up? Let's chop it up real quick. And then no funny shit. We probably cut at least 2 classes walking around the fucking school just chopping it up about everything.
And that was a different type of nigga to do that.
Real. Then ever since then, real nigga. The embrace after that was legend. Yo, what's good, my boy? What up, my nigga? Even if my side and their side was at odds, it was still
love.
What's good, bro?
Cause that's why that was one of my role models, and I say that like he kind of paved the way into. He showed me, like, if you fuck with a certain person, bro, don't matter what, you know what I'm saying, that's your mans, you feel me? If you really feel that way and, like, installed that type of loyalty. So back to those people on the covers, like, these is all people that I had, like, memorable moments with, and we did certain shit. So it's like, if I'm honoring people in the dead and certain shit, I'll feel like a fake nigga not to bring you up no matter what's going on at the current moment, you know what I'm saying? So background, I did a tape called April 12th K. That's when he died, and it was just him on the cover. And that was in 2011. Now I dropped this tape basically like 10 years later. It was like 2011, 2012, and I didn't even notice it. Like, it's basically like a almost 10-year anniversary from when I dropped it. No, I'm bugging. I've dropped that shit like 2016. I'm bugging.
Yeah,
right?
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm bugging. I wasn't even rapping around that time. That's around the time he died. I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
He died in 2011, 2012. But it's more so like a 10-year anniversary from when he passed. You feel me? That's what I meant to say. Like, that was my first encounter with death. You feel me?
Yeah.
And now to fast forward, it's like it's 11, 12 people on the cover. You feel me? And it could have been more. I just didn't want to. I kind of want to, pinpoint specific people that I had close encounters with, or I really felt like, nah, that was my nigga. Like, when he died, that shit kind of moved me. You know what I'm saying? And just to fast forward, it's sad, bro. That it came from one person to being that many people on the cover. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, beginner just said to talk about the youth and the album and everything. That's why I dropped the body of work that I dropped, and so much of the youth is actually kind of reciprocating it the right way. And I'm not all the way surprised, because when I was younger, there was some youngins that was like already advanced, like listening to my music, and they get it. And it's like, yo, damn, you mad young. So they fake spinning back full circle. And now I watch them grow up a little bit. They like, nigga, 5-10 years older and shit. And it's like, damn, like, you really like dissecting everything I'm saying, or now you really feel it because you went through it. You know what I'm saying? And I put that tape out just, it's like pain healing music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to it myself when I need to get up out the bed one day, you know what I'm saying, or just need to move around. It's just motivational shit. And bro, I had 12, 15, 20 friends pass away, and I never had a tape that I could say I went to and it was like, yo, this shit helped me get through that shit. Or this music helped me, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's songs that, but it never really spoke on the exact topics. Like, I don't think, even, and even, so much like, and just, more impactful shit. Like, that shit, those songs is just more impactful and leave a stamp, you know what I'm saying? More than anything, you know what I'm saying? When you really talk about real shit.
Yeah. I was going to say something. So, what I want to say about the tape is, super relatable.
Facts. Appreciate it.
Super relatable.
That was the goal for sure.
You can even see the people that you repost like saying, "Yo, you changed my life with this shit."
Yeah,
and
hell
it's
yeah.
like, and it's like, wow, like the power of music. Just like we seen Wallow 267, nigga broke down in tears when he saw Sampa, the singer. He broke down in tears, bro, because he said, like when he came home from his 20-year bid, all he did was listen to him, and it just
helped him get through that, bro. And you know, it's a crazy part. That's why I'm actually like working on, because I'm just trying to really get my hands on this whole business shit. And I'm independent. I've been independent for a minute, but I'm actually working on getting all my music on the jail shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I got homies that's locked up. That's like, bro, I need that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand. I need that right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know my voice, like, and just the stuff that I'm saying, I'm going to bring you back. Like, especially if you in a cell, like, you listen to that, like, man, I'm gonna bring you. You gonna break down into tears. You gonna reevaluate your whole life real quick, especially when you in a situation like that. Like, we outside and taking those gems for granted because we moving around. Like, you know how many people in there need to hear that shit, and that's a reminder of what they already know because they sitting in jail for some dumb shit they already did. Is crazy.
It was a bar you said on one track when you was explaining how you put your jewelry up and. You know the bro. So
yeah. It was more so. I think it was in Letter to Myself. The song was Letter to Myself. It was a part when I was like, put your hood on a chain before you bought a rollie.
Yeah.
Big commitment, boy. You know you on now. You got to keep it distant. Rockstar lifestyle, but your mama a Christian, and her second son is sitting in federal prison trying to make a decision. So it's like, you know, just painting that picture like. It's a lot going on, bro, for me to, and I took these sacrifices and everything to kind of put us on the map, and just kind of like the song was just bigging myself up. You know what I'm saying? Like reminding yourself, because you see everybody doing jury right now. Don't fall into the fad of you running and doing something that you already did. You know the outcomes to that shit. Not that nothing happened. I end up having I was going to upgrade my chain. This is a lot of people wonder what happened. I was going to upgrade my chain, and the jeweler melted the piece before he gave me a quote. You know what I'm saying? At the time, the quote was a little out of my budget, and everything happens for a reason, bro. I still got the diamonds in the crib. He had to pay me for the gold, and I took that money and started making shit flip, bought my studio equipment, and, you know, I'm here to this day. So I took that and just and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really just like, but thank God, you know, that was a little cool investment. I learned the lesson, too, because I got like fucking not even nearly half of what I spent on the piece. You know what I'm saying? Like most of it was diamonds and shit like that. So I only really didn't get that much money for the gold. There was a significant amount of gold, but at the time it was just depending on how much gold was hitting for and all of that shit. But I just say that to say, I told myself like, yo, bro, you already did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna level up? Because I always talk about paving the way and flowers, and I'm a pioneer for for all of us. So it's like, you did that, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna take it to the next level? You know, it's always with me, it's to the next level. How I'm gonna have these group of people graduate with me. Like, oh yeah, we doing, and people's a little late behind right now. Like, you know, y'all all on the jury shit, you feel me? And I see it, like, you know, we been there and done that already. Right. I'm on some different shit. Like, I'm about Richard Millie. Plain Jane, like I'm about Skeleton AP, like Plain Jane, like I'm all these certain Rolexes that hold in value. You know what I'm saying? Like
investments.
Yeah, I might go get the iciest thing. I might go get some earrings or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really, and not only that too. I was walking around young and like one of the first niggas doing it, and I just seen a lot of like. Man, I'm talking to people, they looking at my chest all day, or they, you know, they just eye me up and down, or people trying to get, yo, what do you do? Like, just, you know, and I'm a person that's a little standoff. I don't really like too much attention and certain shit like that. So I did it for a little bit, was in the bag, and then when it kind of forced my hand to go, because I didn't want to do that. I wish I had my shit forever. I would have, even if I wasn't wearing it, I would have had it in the crib. But, you know, forced my hand to do that. It was like, man, fuck this shit. You feel me? And then just kind of like went on with it. And still to this day, that's why everything I did, Supreme, everything. Like, you get what I'm saying? Kind of strip myself from this person that y'all think y'all know or y'all think y'all love into, let me get back to what I really like or what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I was a follower or anything, because at the time niggas was doing ball mains. I was still wearing Bape hoodie with the ball mains and trying to switch it up and dibble and dabble with the designer. But I was just like, yo, I come from where we don't have it for real. Like, my mom was never a fucking materialistic type of person. So the littlest shit, you had to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, let me just focus on that and pay the way for the niggas that's doing that right now, which is a lot of people like us, bro, that just put on some nice shorts, fresh kicks, nice socks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even really, I'm more of a sweatpants type of person, but you know, like comfy, cozy gear. You know, shout out to Yeezy, my son. I got my slides. I wear my shits everywhere. Like, I only put sneakers on just cause. Like, I'm usually in the Yeezy slides just cause.
Right.
All fucked up. He even made it a little trend to not even care about how your sneakers looking nowadays. So shout out to the people that, and why he did that, because he's like, yo, I want to, same thing, cater to the less than, the people that, yo, your sneakers was fucked up. I remember, yo, this is a real story. I had black and red 14s that my mom bought for the whole crib around income tax time, bro. I love those sneakers. Back to my son Astro, nigga, I had a hole in them. He was the first person to really be like, yo, bro, like, you know, he's a funny nigga. Like, he will die laughing, like, make you feel like shit, but then at the same time, like, comfort you. Like, bro, why you have a hole in your 14s, bro? And I'm still rocking them. Like, like, nigga, you crazy? Like, I'm trying to patch them up. I'm trying. Remember they was sway. So I'm trying to rub the sway to a certain way where you can't even see the hole. You heard? This is real life.
So brush the bald spot.
You feel me? This is real life. So long story short, nigga, I try to do that shit, bro, and that shit just had me, you know, always just go back like, yo, bro, I was always, and I always, Yeezy, I know he probably had an encounter, you know, kind of similar, I don't know, but maybe had a situation where his kicks was super fucked up or super something, and somebody made him feel less than. So now what he did, richest nigga, one of the richest black men, wearing fucking fucked up ass shit. Niggas is all following the trend. Niggas running around looking homeless. Everybody, oh, Yeezy got niggas looking homeless. Just cause, nigga, he just made a trend of something that's not, his stuff don't really be going crazy prices amount. Like, people resell them for crazy prices amount. So, you know, he just trying to cater to a little community that's, you know, people forgot about. And I feel like that, him saying that, like, if you want to talk about fashion shit, he made a lot of us, like, you know, feel more comfortable with the cozy shit and just coming outside, not giving a fuck what you got on. All color coordination, you know, at the time when we was coming up young, like, with the skinny jeans and certain shit, color coordination was like everything. Like, if you had a black hat, like, you know, like, everything had to match together to the little, you know. And still to this day, certain niggas do it, but a nigga like Yeezy, shout out to my son Astro, again, he's one of them niggas that kind of got my mindset out of that too. One of the first niggas like, bro, the beige don't gotta be like exact beige, bro. Like, you really busting your brain, like, you tweaking right now. You feel me? Like, nigga, just put it together, like. And I was like, yo, nah, that's fire. So just for everything, like, niggas on everything I did is kind of like just strip myself and put myself more like y'all. You feel me? Because I just felt like always, even with the little fame, a little thing, like, I'm just a regular person. You feel me? I want a niggas to more treat me like that, man, like a human being, bro. You know how many people I talk to, man, behind closed doors, they need to talk to me, like, because the people don't treat them regular. You know what I'm saying? People don't just, you know, they see everything that's going on and they just like super like starstruck from that or whatever, or they want that. That's what they chasing. So it's like, it's just like little shit, bro. You feel me? Like, that alone.
That's just like, and shout out to my bro Ric Flair.
Facts.
That's like when we.
That's my brother for sure. He grew up with us. He was definitely there through all of that. Yeah. He's one of the person I was there. Shout out to Ric Flair.
Shout out to my brother.
Caesar, everything. He don't even rap. Just a big supporter. And you know, you got to give those people their flowers. And that's what I'm on.
You know, it's like when we come around the guys and shit, and it's like just me being a fly on the wall, because you know certain shit don't excite me. You know, like, so I already don't smoke. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not into the whole let's get it, you know. So it's just, you know,
fact, being a real nigga's boring.
Yeah. So it's just so exact. Going back to that. So it's just, you know, you look and you see how niggas act when they around certain niggas and how niggas move around somebody, and you can see like the you can see it on a person's face. The one that's lit. you see it on their face, and it's just like
them niggas look like they holding a fucking brick on their shoulder.
Right. So it's just like, all right, man, like these niggas is doing too much, and it's like, and I see it, so I'm just like, yeah, all right, y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah, and that's the thing too.
You
like,
and niggas be surprised, like, you leaving?
Yeah,
like,
you'll exit your, and it's crazy that your presence is fake needed more than anybody else that's in a room. But we'll exit ourselves from that and maybe miss out on an opportunity. You probably walked out and somebody else important came in the studio or whatever around that day, and like you probably missed out on that, or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so many like fake and like, and I don't want to say fake like niggas is fake niggas and all, like, because people be talking like you fake because you just not being true to yourself.
You're not just
not being you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if I always say I be saying this, there's many different type of people in this world, but this is something I tell my close friends. You either a dissector or you a shapeshifter. You feel me? A dissector, somebody come in a room, I could tell what type of time everybody on without niggas even saying a word.
Right.
I could see the energy shifting. I could see the aura coming my way or maybe going to somebody else in the room. You feel what I'm saying? A shapeshifter is somebody that sees that going on. It might be going on too fast for them, or they just like, idolize you to the point where they just
ignoring shit.
Nah, they Kirby you. They suck you in and just ploop. And then they come out with a little hat like this. And he look like Snoop for a little bit with a little beard. You know how Kirby suck a nigga in real quick? And they bloop, and he just like take their whole little swag. You ain't never seen a nigga chill with some niggas for a week real quick. And you just like, yo, damn, bro, you moving like this nigga, talking like this nigga. Like, you just straight Kirby the nigga. Like, you a shapeshifter. You feel me? That's a shapeshifter. You just go in a room and you just like, oh, you see niggas giving this nigga Wavy the attention because he got his hat back. So you go put your hat back and you just, I ain't gonna lie, next time I'm gonna grab a hat like that or something. Like, and it's not even being like, because you're not even giving a prop. Like, you see how Mo, you say, yo, Astro, respectfully, I'm gonna go grab those. That's you giving a nigga props right there and letting him know, So when he see you do it, he not even gonna feel no type of way. Why niggas feel some type of way when they see a nigga copying it, when they say like, and then they say imitation is the best form of flattery. So you shouldn't be, like mad at that, but niggas feel some type of way because it's like, damn, bro, you ain't even really compliment me or nothing. You just ran with it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a weird element with it too.
And it's like, weird, be original too. It's like, damn, it's bro, you're not really like, I know, like I said, we SoHo baby, so it's like, bro, I will never look at Mo Black like, oh, this nigga wearing Supreme now. It's like, it's stupid of me to even try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up in this. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole different, you know what I'm saying? There's certain people that I can look at them like that because, like you said, it's just a little weird, but it's not. I don't want to steer nobody away from following what we doing because we are the people to follow.
Right.
So, don't get it misconstrued, but just do it if you really love it, bro. Don't do this shit because like niggas see me drinking lean, certain shit. Like, man, I'm chilling on that shit right now, but don't get it twisted, nigga. Whenever I want to have fun, I do, because it's something that I grew up on watching Wayne and all of this and shit, and it's like, nigga, I found some drink in my cabinet when I was younger, and it's something I just fell in love with. And I'm a person that when I love hard. So I show it to the world, like, look at all my Supreme. Yo, look at all my lean. Yo, look at all my weed. I just told you I started smoking weed really like 2019, but everybody was smoking Reggie. All of those days, I missed that. I really fell in love with the exotics, and I'm like, yo, no, I really like starting to love this shit, like the way it smells and everything. And I got full, like, all the way hands on with it. So it's like, yo, bro, just do it if you really love this shit, because there's niggas that really love this shit. That's like, you just in the way if you don't really love this shit.
Okay.
There's niggas that really love Supreme. You over here trying to wear it on some, it's people that really collect it. Like, this is, you see this wall and everything that's on here. Like, it's people that really take that shit to the heart. I'm just saying just one example, you know what I'm saying? That people might just be like, let me go get a little quick shirt. Now, I might just hit Supreme. Yeah, I see everybody going to, they be having little calm shit over there, like $50 and shit, and that's all good. That's the reason why I want you to go over there, but don't just take, because you taking up for the next person that's dying dying. Because when I was young, I used to be dying to get somebody, bro, Kid Robot. Niggas is forgetting about Mo. You know, Kid Robot was even little keychains, nigga. Back to I was saying to this, like, this Baby Milo shit, niggas don't know. This is legendary. Life Feed community. People was hand making those, and people was like wearing them as chains and little accessories. And they was like fake costing it. Certain niggas used to have certain fire ones. I used to be like, damn, bro. I really wish I had that one, or I wish I had this Bay hoodie or this shirt, or I'm like fantasizing about it on the internet because I didn't have enough to get it. I had to really go work for it and get it. So you taking away from a kid like that, that's just, you know, dreaming and wishing they could get that shit, bro.
And I think that track led it to myself, like, when niggas listen to it, not only do they hear you like going back to your old self and just
I'm talking to them
getting yourself
too
together, people instantly could like imagine them talking to their old self as well, to be like, damn,
and
I
that's
gotta
why
get back
low key,
in that bag.
not to cut you off, low key, that shit is the one that's doing the best out the project. And I'm just confused because it's like so slow tempo, slow pace, you know what I'm saying, slow rapping, certain shit that people kind of like, you know, sleep on me for, like write me off, like, oh no, nah, that's just Snoop, that's his style or certain shit. But I, you know, just being true to myself again, prevailed. You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at all 12 songs, that's the first one that's grossing the most and doing, you know. And I don't even look at the crazy part. I don't even look at that shit. The only way I really notice is when I go to my name on Apple Music. Excuse me, they kind of like put a little chart of like what songs people like the most. Like once you go to a nigga name, you're gonna see, and when you click see all, like they literally have it in an order of maybe like, you know, your least to favorite songs. You feel me? So I see that it jumped up there from, you know, a lot of over a lot of songs that people really love, or is like a classic.
Yeah, but so album is fire, by the way.
I appreciate you, bro.
Before we get out of here, two things. There's just one thing I'll do step on. That song you got with that light skinned cat, Quentin
Gilmore.
Quentin Gilmore.
That's my boy.
Fire. I like y'all too.
Yeah, facts. It's like a J Kanye. Yeah, he make beats too.
Yeah, you said that.
So
on the track.
yeah, and I said that before.
I just want to tell you that,
bro. I said that before he made beats.
Word.
I said that before. I called him the new Kanye before he made beats. And going back to Quentin, like Life Feed, everything.
Yeah.
I met him through Life Feed. Traveling to Mount Vernon to go get light. That was another thing. Like just, you know, moving around and, you know, seeing the world. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm in every neighborhood. Like you can't say like I'm the neighborhood, you know, the friendly neighborhood hero. Like you can't say like, yo, nah, I ain't see Snoop growing up, or I ain't like even have a little encounter with him or see him from a distance, even if it was through technology or something.
So just to wrap it all up, what's the message for anybody that's watching this right now? What's the message you got for the youth, for people your age, or even people older? What's something?
So everybody needs guidance right now.
What's some game that you could give somebody right now trying to make it?
Man, really lock in, bro. Like really lock into what you doing. Like I've been watching some interviews. Some nigga said, I don't know, I can't give him credit because I don't know his exact name. Interview, I mean, this Instagram shit, hella shit be popping up. But he said, yo, even if you don't have the money right now, just do it. Like whatever you have. Like stop waiting to be like, yo, let me get $1,000 to do this. Because by the time you get there, you might be on something else. And it's and not even, that's my analogy, but what way he put it would made me look at it a whole different way. It's like niggas get sick and still show up to work. You got to show up to work every day. If you are an entrepreneur and this is what you're doing, you have to wake up, and from the moment you open your eyes is go time, because you only work for yourself and what you like to do. Especially a nigga like me, I only work in the things that I like to do, which is music and etc. stuff. So you know, I say that to say really lock in on that and stop, like, you know, procrastinating certain shit. Niggas that had the money right in their pocket and still not do what they want to do. And we all a victim to that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's one of the most important messages. Well, number one, make sure you show up to work every day. You know what I'm saying? No matter the sick days, none of that. Because when you're an entrepreneur, you working by default. Once you open your eyes, nigga, this is life and work. That's what niggas don't understand.
Yeah.
Once you over, this is like, I gotta make sure I survive, and I gotta make sure I bring some bacon in. So, you know, really no half half-ass shit, you know, and really and take your time too with your blossoming, man. Take it, because I was not this person, bro. When I was 21 years old, I could not sit here make eye contact, be talking, or just, you know, express myself and really lock in with yourself, bro. I took a lot of time, man, like in a house by myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I live right now by myself, just me and a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like taking that time in, like I'm really soaking that shit in. I'm not going to jump outside because I'm home bored and all that. I'm finding things to do within myself at home. Yo, you bored? Fuck it, let's smoke a blunt. Let's do a little couple push-ups real quick, get you tired, smoke this blunt, take a little nap. Just finding other things to do that's, you know, could be good for myself, that, you know, you don't see as long as you're doing it every day. Like, I'm not fucking going crazy doing mad push-ups, but if I keep doing a certain amount every day, making sure I'm showing up to work every day, you know, doing those little things that just, you know, taking care of me. That's just one thing. For example, it could go to eating healthy or anything, you know what I'm saying? Just focusing on that. Like, people really gotta sit in a room with yourself and your thoughts and conquer them shits, bro. Like, stop letting that shit eat that's your powerful. Brain away. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I got to make these songs, Letter to Myself. How I got to make these deep songs. It's just me and my dog heard me writing all them shits. That nigga looking like, yo, you saying some shit,
what's
bro.
His name, Spot?
Yeah, Spot.
Shout out to Spot.
That's how my boy Spot. He the looking legend. Up like, yo, yeah, he's a legend already. He's looking like, yo, you cooking some shit. But long story short, you know, he don't talk. Right. So I can't even get no feedback from him. So it's like really just being in there with yourself and really, like, you know, self-care is major thing, you know what I'm saying? Like health awareness, mental health, all that shit is a big thing. And people, like, you know, try to, like, I don't know, man, like make it cool, but then make it, you know, 1 minute they want to say I got PTSD and then they glorify PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different thing. You got to really conquer those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know what you're dealing with. Only you know what you're dealing with, bro. Nobody else know. And that's why you need to lock that door sometimes and maybe spark a blunt, turn off the lights, whatever, and just get into your own bag. Why you think these people come out of jail and come out of these places so, like, you know, I got so many friends in jail that I talk to every day, and I'm one of those people, like I said, I love hard, and I'm basically bidding with them, you know what I'm saying? I got one of my managers that got locked up, which is actually Kimber Walker's blood cousin and all that. So that's, like, you know, a lot of backgrounds, a lot of history to this legendary shit. It wasn't just overnight. It was like, you know, stars aligned perfectly. Right. But I say that to say a lot of friends locked up, a lot of shit, and I speak to them every day, and I get that game, and I get humbled every day, because they don't have none of that shit, and I'm a nigga that answers that phone every day. And I just look at it like, why do they come out so successful, or maybe like they come out and have a good straight streak and go crazy? You know, some people fall back, and some people, but the people that take the lesson from it is the people that sat in they sell and really beat themselves up over what they did, over what you did to fuck up the potential years you had in your life and certain shit. So, like, just spend that time with yourself, man, like, and just really, you know, self-awareness, more self-love. I'm gonna just say that to overall end it. More self-love, more, you know, go take yourself on a date, go do something that you want to do personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's male, female, or, you know, because that's how you be able to, you know, watch the whole interview. You're going to get it. That sums it up, because that's how you able to stay 10 toes. That's how you able to stay grounded. This is how you able to be a boring real nigga, because you already satisfied with yourself and what you done in your skin and certain shit, and you could sit in your home and find things to do. And it's like, bro, when we get to, you know, certain ages, nigga, it ain't gonna be certain shit to just run outside and go do. And then, you know, people be having responsibilities on top of that, still trying to live a young life. So it's like self-love, worry about yourself, because if you did, you'll focus up on your responsibilities, like your kids, certain shit that you know is not right. Like, I appreciate you, man.
That was a lot of game.
Real shit, bro.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of the Legendary Podcast, man. Make some fucking noise, man. Yes, sir. Legendary interview, man.
Legendary shit, man.
You can follow me at BigWavy_legend.
Mo Black _, MOEBLACK _.
Yes, sir. Snoopy Dinero on everything. SNOOPYDINERO. No underscores, none of that.
Yes,
it's
sir.
only one and only.
Do all those go to heaven? Make sure
Yeah,
y'all
making
tap
sure
in.
y'all
Make
get
sure
that,
y'all
man.
tap in,
I
man.
got
Good music.
I got Last of a Dying Breed out. Although I dropped 2 projects in 1 year, I'm really just trying to show niggas that hard work beats the talent, and just being a product of everything I'm preaching on this interview. And I needed to get this out. So, like, literally 2 years from now, 3 years, 5, when I'm gonna be stupid out of here on another, like, you gonna play this shit, you gonna be like, yo, bro, this nigga stood on everything he said. And with that being said, I'm out of here, and I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the future.
I'm ending it on that. What's good? Yes, sir.